Hey guys, Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We're at Winter NAMM 2015 in Anaheim. We've got Dino from Ampeg here. Dino, you guys have a really cool new pedal here, the Scrambler.
Yeah, thanks, Sean. It's you know, a lot of guys have been asking over the years when we're going to come out and do a preamp pedal and a standalone pedal. So this is our first go ahead at doing the Scrambler-DI. It serves a number of different purposes. First and foremost, like you heard, it's got a killer distortion channel on it, the Scrambler bass overdrive, which we've implemented in all our BA combos. You can go from a full-on blow your face off distortion.
That was cranked when we came in.
Yeah, that was full on. You can do that, or I mean, you can even, you know, if you want to just dial in like a little gritty SVT-ish type sound. And down from there. So there's two controls. You have a drive control, which controls your distortion, and then you have a blend control, so you can dial in your clean sound and your distorted sound, so that you don't lose any bottom end when you're distorting it.
Now, some people, since we're talking about the dirt section, some people who may recall that you guys had another pedal for guitar. Excuse me, it's morning. Still waking up. That you guys had a guitar pedal called the Scrambler. It was longer and more vintage looking, and it had kind of crazy distortion. This really isn't related to that in any way in terms of the circuit, right?
No, that's correct. The original one was kind of like an Octavia type overdrive, strictly for guitar. We had the name, and you know, what better way to describe bass overdrive than Scrambler? You know, and trust me, there were a lot of names that went back and forth across the board, and we just
let's hear some.
Yeah,
I'm just
kidding.
All right, okay. So after the Scrambler dirt section.
So after the Scrambler dirt section, we have a clean section, which is essentially it's a 3-amp, it's a 3-channel or three band EQ, thank you. Like you said, it's Sunday morning. 3-band EQ. Basically, every EQ that we've used on our BA combos, our classic, pro, portaflex, bass, mid, and treble. Of course, ultra low and ultra high, which Ampeg is famous for. So even if you don't want to use the Scrambler portion of the pedal, you can use it just as a kick-ass sounding DI. So that's with the pedal engaged.
And that's with treble and mids at about noon, bass at 2.
Yeah, yep, that's right. Yep. So if I disengage the pedal,
let's mention also that we're hearing this through a portaflex, mic'd up.
That's correct. Yeah, we're running through a PF 500 and the 210, a single 15, but the head is set completely flat, so we're not double stacking EQ here. So that's without the EQ engaged. That's with the EQ engaged. So just that alone, even if you don't have an Ampeg amp and you want that Ampeg sound, you can put this in front of your non-Ampeg head and get an Ampeg sound.
And even with an Ampeg, it kind of made it more cohesive and
yeah, I mean the cool thing about
punchier.
This, what I'm thinking is, after playing with this for so many weeks, you actually have 4 independent sounds that you can get out of it. So like right now, I'm going right into the pedal, no EQ, I mean no preamp, no Scrambler. I engage my preamp, so there's sound number 2. I engage my Scrambler. There's sound number 3, and then if I disengage my preamp but leave the Scrambler on, it's a completely different style of distortion, a type of distortion. So you can actually kind of get 4 sounds out of the pedal, which is really cool.
Now talk a little bit about the auxiliary level knob.
Absolutely. So the other feature of this pedal is it's got an 1/8 inch and a 1/4 inch aux in, as well as a phone out. Your aux level controls the signal going from your aux in to your phone out. So whatever you put in your aux in comes out of your phone out.
Like it'd be like listening to songs on your phone or MP3 player.
That's exactly right. I mean, you can take it in your hotel room or your tour bus or your bedroom and use it strictly as a practice amp. Control your source material volume that way. Some guys have even mentioned, you know what, this make a great in-ear headphone amp and be able to control, because sometimes the sound guy will blare their in-ears. They can control that volume right here. So a couple of different ways you can use that aux feature on the pedal as well. The cool thing is, whatever you put in the input only comes through, or it comes through the line out as well as the phones out, but whatever you put in the aux in only comes through the phones out. So whatever you're sending the front of house is just your clean your clean bass signal. It's not mixed with any of your aux end.
Okay, and you've got a 1/4 inch out and a ground liftable XLR out.
That's correct. Yeah, actually, there's 3 outs on this guy. So you have a ground liftable XLR line out, an affected line out, and an unaffected through. So in a live situation, you could put this in front of your amp just as a DI, send the XLR to front of house, come through out into your amplifier, and then it basically at that point you can send your preamp signal to front of house, but you're not affecting what's going into your amplifier. Nice. So you're not stacking preamps in that way either.
Cool. Now, how much is this going to go for?
It's going to street at $199.
Okay. Where can people go online to find out more about it?
They can go online at premierguitar.com. They can go online at www.ampeg.com.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dino.
Thank you.
I'm Sean Hammond for premierguitar.com. Thanks for watching.